Hello everyone, welcome to the ichimokucharts.com daily review for the SP 500 for Monday, April 27th. Well, if we look at our Ichimoku indicators here, we can see, interestingly, that both of the lines, the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, are pointing sideways. That basically means that the market has lost momentum. When both of these lines are pointing sideways, they tend to attract the price action, and it acts as though it's a rubber band, attracting the price action away from an area of disequilibrium. And it means that the market has moved into equilibrium. Now, because both of these lines are pointing sideways, it's fairly significant. It means that the market's moved into equilibrium in 2 time frames. As you remember last week, we mentioned that we thought this resistance area could be quite strong, and it's been tested on a couple of occasions. And if we look at the candles, we can see that we have these longer shadows on top. And on this occasion, and here, yesterday and today, there's been some downside price rejection from this area, which is what we'd expect. We wouldn't expect that the market would trade up through there, considering that the market's been quite, it's had a lot of momentum in the lead up here. Now, interestingly, we also have what may be some sort of a weak reversal pattern. It could be a harami pattern, but the trend hasn't really developed very strongly. We only have a two-day uptrend in the first time frame. So I think what we need to do is just keep an eye on the low of today and the low of yesterday, and if that's taken out, then we'll probably see some support down around this area where we had upside price rejection in this candle, and then some down in this area around 829. But certainly we should be watching the Kijun-sen, especially when that turns flat. It can tend to attract price action. But I think that overall, though, this market still seems to be holding up fairly well. There hasn't been too much of a significant pullback, and it's probably because the market had a lot of momentum. As we can see here, the Tenkan-sen was pointing up very, very strongly for quite a bit of this move. Now, when the market tried to retrace down through the Tenkan-sen, it got down through there moderately, as it did on this occasion, and then it's bounced back up. So I think what we need to do is really, we should be waiting for this, if we're thinking of going long, we should be waiting for the highs here of this around this resistance area to be taken out. Now, overall, the market is bullish because we are trading above the cloud or the Kumo, and we're actually still trading above both the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, and the Tenkan-sen is above the Kijun-sen. And we are still in a second time frame uptrend. So to be honest, I think we should be looking to go long rather than be looking to go short at the moment. But to be honest, with both of these lines pointing sideways, I think it's probably an opportunity to be neutral.